should be live now. So, I have installed the update already. I'm just trying to get everything set up. The stream's going to be lagging a bit at the beginning here. Going to be dropping frames and things like that. But I've installed everything, so Banjo-Kazooie have joined the battle. I have not got the Sans outfit yet, but I will be doing that. New music, new stages. I do want to look at the patch notes for a second. I did see the patch notes while I was off stream. There wasn't anything too special, but I do want to go over them. So, yeah. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's not going to show me. So basically, there was nothing too major in the patch notes, what I was going to say. It's probably, like, one of the worst patches so far. But I'll do that at another time. Got home run contest there now, so that's cool. Yeah, I was gonna say first, let's go to the spirit board and do the new spirits, as that is probably one of the best ways to learn a character. So let's go ahead and get them. It doesn't look that great. Let's look at the ults here. So we got pink, black, kind of brownish area, kind of white, yellow, blue. This one's green, referencing Gruntilda. I'm guessing all of them are references. I just don't understand. But I'm going to be playing the original one. And the main reason I don't understand is because I haven't played Banjo-Kazooie yet. But I'm trying to rush the stream because I really don't have that much time. So, oh yeah, got some buzz bombs here. I'm going to take a minute to learn the controls and things of this fighter. So, average speed, I would say. Down air, instant drop. Whoa. There's like ledge grab animation goes pretty far. Okay, so forward smash was a lot stronger than I thought, but this does also have spirits. It is pretty laggy though. Okay, this new special. And then side special. Okay. I'm gonna use side special there to clear out all of the enemies. First, spirit down. Next we've got 2D. I do want to see their throws. But this one, enemy shields often. Okay.
Ready? Go!
So I got back throw there. Up throw. And yeah, that was back throw. I'd already done that. I want to see forward throw this time. Okay. Okay. So that doesn't go as high as I thought. And it looks like up special will cancel that. I forgot that their down air was like that. Let me just redo this. I just want to see what they'll do to this. That up smash is really fast. Okay, so they don't have a crawl. I was wondering about that. There we go. Next we've got bottles. So yeah, not too many of these guys. Shouldn't take very long to beat, but so far, Banjo-Kazooie seems kind of average. Which is kind of what I was expecting after Joker and Hero. I feel like Terry's going to be another average one as well. Okay, so you can't do drag down nair into something. I want to see if you can do back air into stuff. Yeah, you can. Here's what I'm wondering is if you could do back air into side special. Because if you could do back air into side special seems like it's going to be a pretty strong move. That would be a very solid kill confirm for Banjo-Kazooie. Because back air has also got some decent range to it. Their recovery is my main issue. Like, it doesn't seem very solid. Especially whenever golden feathers can be like a big part of their recovery that can just disappear. Okay, giant drop. I'm gonna assume that that's like their fastest move is down tilt outside of like jab. Rob's so large that he can't even like reach me, so. Although I backed up far enough for him to there. Rob's starting to play a bit aggressive. Juggled here. Oh, that's just killed. Okay. Yeah. Enemy favors air attacks? What do you mean? They were just forward tilted. Literally, the Rob and the me sword fighter just forward tilted with the weapons. Okay. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie aren't going to cut it here, sadly. Or you know what, fine, I'll use them. After that game, I'm very discouraged. Oh wait, the perfect strategy. Approach now. How did they do that? See, that's what bothers me about this character. Yeah, I'm dead. If they fall into the water, then they die. Sadly. That's what is really unfortunate. The thing is the Rob. The me sword fighter is not too bad, it's the Rob. Because he'll just sit in the middle platform and spam, and then you just can't do anything about it because you can't give him any hits done. He's giant and golden. But yeah, then I can just do that. Jiggy? Okay, shouldn't be too bad. Just a Jiggy. Gold Kirby team, not a gold Turby team.
Ready, go!
I'm gonna use Sonic for this just to save everyone some time. As Banjo's just a bit too slow. I am very impressed with myself. I'm rushing, I need to kind of focus more, I guess. Because I'm just trying to get this out of the way and then I'll do a further analysis on the characters. Or you know what, let's just go for this one. There. I can't keep doing laggy moves like that. There. I missed that dash attack, but able to get it in the end. Now I will go back to using Banjo-Kazooie. I just didn't want to mess with my spirit loadout since that would take time. Because all you have to do is just get really fast spirits, and I'd rather just keep doing this. Chinjus, okay. Deal damage by dashing into you. Reinforcements will appear when the enemy is KO'd. Got it. Okay, so that has a hitbox behind Banjo. That's interesting. And I will be enhancing that. It's just gonna probably change to the Great Dendro, but I always enhance spirits. Let me just go ahead and switch to a shield. And there. So now I heal over time due to Poison Floor. Oh yeah, there was another change that made it where the Smash Ball moves slower in the patch notes, if you want to know that, but I'll go more into the patch notes another day, as it's nothing too interesting. But yeah, that's going to be it for the spirits. Had a bit of trouble with the Jiggy and Mumbo Jumbo, but after that, it is now complete. Get some gold. But first, let's go to the collection, and then let's level up by date. Okay, so that should be everything now. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's go to training mode. Get a good look at Banjo-Kazooie. Let's turn on Spiral Mountain, why not? I'm sure this is everyone's, like, Smash for their Scream fight, so that's why I would go ahead and put this on. Like, 2 years ago, if people would have known that this was going to be on the Nintendo Switch, I think everyone would have bought theirs a lot sooner. I wonder if that's a meteor. No, it's not. Is this a meteor? Okay, so that is a meteor, I think. Does about 12 damage. Let's see how much Nair does. Okay, so it doesn't combo into down air. I don't think this will combo into anything. I think first it might combo into back air, actually. Although it looks like it's dependent on where Banjo is, so maybe not. But yeah, this mainly just seems useful for getting grabs, and then you can do stuff like down throw. Oh, down throw is a berry. Yeah, down throw is a berry. Okay. That's interesting. Let me just try to do... Oh, hit that twice. I'm trying to do neutral air forward throw. Okay, there we go. Okay, so forward throw, and then neutral air up throw, and neutral air into back throw. Now, I'm wondering if I can turn into Snake here. Okay, so that explodes upon impact. Yeah, so you can just become Snake with the grenade trading thing. Banjo, that's cool, I guess. Okay, so the more hits you get on that, the further it sends. That seems like it could also be a grab there. And then down air, not too useful for combos. Okay, let's see. Up tilt, kind of like Hero's up air, where you just stick your foot out. Could be used for grabs. Yeah, it seems like mainly just useful for that, as it doesn't really send in the right direction for much else. And then it starts sending too high. Okay. Down tilt pushes too far out for any combos. Forward tilt, pretty much same thing. So that did 10. Okay, so 10. Let me see how much Tipper does. Okay, so Tipper does the same amount, which is 10. And it looks like it's only got one hit, so no combos out of tilts. Except maybe up tilt. But yeah, he also doesn't have any spikes, I don't think. Let me just see if down air does spike. Yeah, his recovery is not gonna be enough to save him. Okay, and then this Ridley keeps side being back to stage. Okay, so yeah, that does seem to have a small spike. No, it's more of a drag down than a spike. So it's not a spike. Maybe like forward air looks like it spikes. I don't know if it does. It doesn't look like it. Like, it looks like it does, but... Because that wasn't a sour spot or anything. Neither would that be. And then back air doesn't either. Back air is this. Although back air has combo potential. Because you can get that little drag down, so you can do back air into back air kind of like you can with Mega Man. And then potentially do something like a grab like that. And another thing with Banjo, I guess, is that you can do its down throw into its forward smash, because his down throw, or his forward smash, I mean, you hit the ground, so it's got enough coverage to be able to reach the ground. Unlike with King K. Rool, where you have to angle it down. With Banjo, you can just straight up forward smash, you don't have to worry about it missing or anything. And forward smash seems pretty fast, although I don't know how strong it is. Okay, so it'll probably kill it at 80. Yeah, that's not with DI though. So it'll probably kill like around 86, 85. With that little marker. Let me go ahead and turn on stale moves and DI and all that stuff. But yeah, it looks like if you get the second hit only of back air, then you can combo out of that. Or it's the first hit, it looks like as well. Yeah, it looks like it's just the first hit. And like, launches opponents straight into the ground, kind of like with Meta Knights. Okay, so I got second hit there and it worked as well. But up air into up air seems to work pretty well. Don't want to DI in front of Banjo out of that. Yeah, let me just see his recovery. Oh, he has 2 jumps, okay. Yeah, it goes pretty far, but... I mean, if you get spiked at, like, 20, then you'll most likely die from it. And you have to hold it down for a bit of time for it to actually go that far, because if you just tap it, it goes nowhere. And it's really slow on descent. Yeah, as you can see, I went for an edge guard there and it didn't work. And it looks like side special actually offers a pretty decent amount of range. And you also run into the stage where you'll instantly grab ledge. Yeah, you can use side special to recover pretty easily as well. Plus that blocks any enemies from trying to hit you. But yeah, it doesn't look like Banjo's much of a combo character. He can do something like neutral air grab, but... I feel like there's some stuff that he can do with the back air. But outside of that, I don't really see much for neutral attack combos, I guess. Like, I'm wondering if you could do something like... No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, it's just not enough. You could do something like that, though. Or you could do... That is actually a lot stronger than forward smash. If it can kill from there. So yeah, that kills at about like 75-ish on stage. So that's pretty strong. Like you just do like down throw, slide special for an easy kill. Something like that, and then your opponent can't really get out of this. And they're just dead from it. Yeah, that'll be really interesting to see. Like whether you should save your feather or if you should use it in combos. I really like this as an edge guard option. And the grenade as well. Although, it does seem a bit difficult to use. Because of its speed, it's really slow. Although if you do something like that, that's a really good mix-up at ledge instead of... Like, you can have it to where you can try to edgeguard people for going low, or you can try to edgeguard them for going high. And then you can also cover mid with the eggs. And if you do the first egg toss, it looks like it just goes down until the blast zone, so that means you can cover some people that are trying to recover really low. Like if you're playing against a Pikachu, that would be useful. But yeah, that seems really good as a kill confirm. Just neutral air, grab, down throw, side special. Although you can DI away from the grab, but then you can just dash grab. Or you can even just do something like this as a mix-up in case you want to see if they'll go for a spot dodge to read or grab. Like, you could delay it. Then you could charge up forward smash as well. But this, like, down throw with slide special seems like the best option. Because even if they jump out of it, and, like, they mash out of it, they're not going to have enough time to be able to get out. As you can see there. So. Sucks that he doesn't have a spike, though. Or no, like, good way to edgeguard. He's pretty much got back air. And back air, I don't think it offers that much knockback. Forward air is a bit slow, but it will work. Because it has much more knockback. Neutral air is not an edgeguard tool, though. And then back air. Okay, so back air does seem pretty decent for it. You just have to be careful when edgeguarding its Banjo as well, because your recovery. But yeah, up throw or up air seems to work for a while. Or maybe not. Yeah, you could do something like that, I guess. I wonder if you could do... if you DI it in, or if you just don't DI at all. Yeah, you can do that. Because up smash, how many hits? I mean, it's close. The thing is, up smash doesn't really have that much knockback at this percent. Like, it's not going to be enough to kill. Whereas, if you just do down throw slide special, then you can kill people for 100%. Like, how much... Let me see from across the map how much percent you would need. Probably like 100, I'd guess. Let me do across the map. And this is just for the down throw slide special part. Yeah, about like 120. You could just kill anyone from any point on the stage of the final destination form of Spiral Mountain. Yeah, for sure. Because you also combo it out of like slide or out of neutral air, so you do. You land with neutral air, then you go for the grab, or you can even just go for the dash grab, like automatically, just in case the grab doesn't work. The grab's gonna be the faster option, so it has a it has the highest chance of working. But if grab doesn't even work, then you've got you can just do that as well. And it'll kill, or at least get pretty close to it. You can even do things like that. Okay, so you can air dodge out of it, I just messed up. If you want to go for some disrespect there, you can wait until they mash out of it and do something like that. But yeah, interesting character for sure. I'll have to play more with Banjo. At first I didn't really like him, but he started to grow. I'm wondering if you could do... Yeah, that's not a combo, for sure. That'd be a nice mix-up, but it's not gonna combo. Even like down smash, which is the fastest version, won't combo. Or I think up smash is faster, and it's not combo. So, yeah, I'm wondering if the angle changes if you hold B for longer, if you just tap it. Okay, so that reached Ridley that time. And then if I just turn around and hold B. Okay, so yeah, that's the same angle. It doesn't change. Okay, and you can't hit people with the spring. I'm wondering if you can do... Okay, so yeah, you can't do that. That seems really cool as an edge guard. Like, you could just chase someone all the way down here and then just side special them. And then make it back. But, yeah, that seems really weird. This walkthrough, weird and strange. This character seems really cool. And then let me see which one's his kill throw, forward throw or back. Yep, it's back throw. Or up throw? Yeah, it's not up throw, it's back throw. Because a back throw is a kill throw, and then down throw is technically a kill throw, because you can just do this. But, or just do that as a kill option, but yeah. No, wait, I messed that up. Okay, so you do... Oh man, I missed it. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to mess around off stage for a second here. There we go. So that worked, but it killed me. But, I mean, you can do a lot with edge guarding there. The only way that you can't, like, edge guard people is if they, have a command grab, like Ridley, I'm guessing. So, yeah. That seems pretty... Like, that seems like it's going to be a really strong edge guard tool. Like, I feel like Banjo's going to be a character that will be able to edge guard pretty much any character in the game. Like, he's a character that could potentially edge guard Joker. Just because you can do things like that. Like, what options did Ridley have there? Like, outside of air dodge, obviously. Okay, I did that way too early. But yeah, you can just ensure that people won't make it back to stage, and then still have a jump left. Although, I messed up edge guarding there. You can also just straight up do that. But yeah, let me just try a game against CPU here. Just test out Banjo. Yeah, I'm dead. Oof. No, I'm not. There we go. So yeah, this character seems interesting, just based off of that match alone. Like with that grenade play against Ridley's side special. You can also edgeguard people just with the spring, I'm guessing, as well. Which I haven't even used that. Okay, got caught by that up air there. But that just means that I get all the feathers back, since I only had 2, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, died there again, because I went for an edge guard that was a bit risky. But yeah, wildlife recovery's not too great, still to me at least. It's not bad, like they have a lot of mix-up options at least. Yeah, I messed up there, so let me just reset. Okay, so you can only have one of those on the stage at a time as well. Yeah, you can just use that to recover straight in someone's face, and there's not much I can do about it, except Ridley has the grab, obviously, but... Like, Ridley and Bowser are pretty much the only people that can stop you from side specialing back to stage. I guess people with tether grabs could as well. Ah, it caught me from behind. Yep. This Ridley's playing pretty annoyingly. They just kind of spam side special. Not much difference if I would play an online Ridley, so... Yeah, now all I need is one throw. So... I still have 2 feathers as well this stock. Yeah, I'm mainly just looking for a throw. Yeah, he's just gonna up special there. Oh, and just frame 1 mash out as well. Yeah, I need to start calling out his jump out of that. Okay, this is my last stock and I've got 1 feather left because I risked everything for that. But, looks like I got a back throw, okay. So, yeah, I'm just gonna quit training for now. So, I guess we'll do good things and bad things. So, the good things, edge guarding, recovery, or at least recovery sometimes. Although, like, you have a lot of mix-up options, it's just that your jumps aren't that great, so, and those are the main things that mix you up. So if someone calls out your jumps, then you're going to die, but if they don't read your jumps, then you're going to live, basically. So it all depends on how you jump backstage. Grab seems good, because you've got, like, back throw and down throw. Side special's pretty strong. It's really solid kill confirm with, like, down throw, side special, and, like, 80-90% will get a kill. 120 if you want to kill for sure against Ridley, who's a heavier character. But yeah, now for the final thing that was added to this update, outside of the Mii costumes, which I haven't seen yet, got the home run contest. So hit the sandbag over and over and over, you deal a ton of damage within 10 seconds, grab the bat and show what a side smash can do, send sandbag sword. I'm going to be doing some solo. This was one of the most requested things to return into Smash, so I'm glad that it was brought back. I'm going to be playing as Mega Man to see if I may. But, yeah, I was really hoping that they would bring this back. Like, whenever they said they were going to add a last feature to Smash, I said home run contest, and then they added home run contest. So... yeah, that was a pretty weak first attempt, but... interested to see what I get. Okay, so... yeah, let me just try... let's see, who can get really good damage output quickly? Ice Climbers have, like, insane damage output, in case you didn't know. Whenever they're both there, at least. Although that's an issue. Nana grabbed the bat, so not Popo. Which is what I was hoping. Yeah, I guess you have to play like multiplayer to get good damage output. But yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Because a lot of people, they'll like go in and use that to measure speeds and things like that. Let me try Ness. Yeah, let's just retry. Because that was a pretty big fail. I could have landed another PK fire in there for sure. Not bad. 325.1 or 0.181 kilometers. But yeah, let me actually. I have the patch notes on something, so let me pull that up and then I'll show them on stream since I talked about them earlier. Clear the 200-kilometer mark in the home run contest. Let me just see if it's in news while I'm doing this, but I've just got to open something. Does not appear to be there, sadly. Hopefully this loads pretty soon. Just a document that I made that had stuff. I'm gonna put on some music in the background while I get this pulled up. The stream's probably gonna lag a bit, like the frame rate, so just ignore that. It's just me. It's because I'm opening up something else. So music. Let's go to. But yeah, I'm pulling them up right now, so. Although it looks like what I had inserted did not save, sadly, so I have to Google it. So let me go try to do that. It should have saved, because I did save it, but it just decided not to be saved. Patch. Banjo-Kazooie. This remix sounds interesting. I like that drum in the background. Okay. Okay, so here's the patch notes. Let me go to the editor in Streamlabs. I have to do a lot of stuff just to get this pulled up on stream, which is why I haven't done it yet. Okay, so now we're back here, and here are the patch notes. Common for all fighters, basic movements. Previously, if you were in the air and you held the shield button and left, right, down, and then continued to hold the shield button when you landed, you would dodge in the direction input before landing. Now you only dodge after landing. Okay, so that's a big change. That means that you cannot buffer air dodges anymore. That was something that was really annoying. So I do like that change. I've died so many times to buffered out air dodges that it's kinda bad. Like, I'm pretty sure most people have, so it's good. Common for all fighters. Adjust the amount of time you can move again after grab parrying to be consistent. Okay. Yoshi basic movements made it so you can grab using input buffering after dodging like other fighters. Peach and Daisy up special is easier to hit multiple times. Ice Climbers restored Nana's ability to steal ledge grabs. That's pretty good because now Nana can take ledges from people, and that was used for a pretty solid like ledge trap option for the Ice Climbers. They could pretty much like cover every one of your options, I think, with that. Villager up smash tag buried opponents will now be shot up and hit multiple times. So I'm guessing that means that if you get caught in the up smash, then it will be able to trap you in there for longer. Okay, now we've got Rosalina and Luma. So, Hero Snooze will no longer prevent Luma from being controlled similar to other instances of sleep. So you can control Luma while you're asleep. Joker, just the amount of time it takes to move again to match other fighters when bouncing while lying face down. I guess that means that your get up options whenever you're into, or if you miss a tech basically, then you get up at the same time other fighters do. Down special, increase the amount of times opponents will be hit in damage animation when hitting at the beginning of Magic Burst. And this is for Hero. And then Hero Other, just at the time it takes to move again. Or to move again to match other fighters. Okay, so I guess the DLC characters, their get-ups were messed up, so then they fixed it. And then the Smash Ball has been slowed down. These changes are not too great. I think Hero will have a much higher chance to be banned now that they have not done anything to balance him. I think they actually buffed his Magic Burst, if I'm reading that correctly. So, yeah. Oh wait, I missed Kafriz. So after Kafriz hits a fighter on the stage and explodes, it can now be guarded against with a shield reflected or absorbed. So after it explodes, it can still be absorbed, I guess. Or reflected or shielded. So yeah. Yoshi, Ice Climbers, Villager, Rosalina, and Luma, they all had really good changes that work for them. This change is pretty good. This change just kind of affects everyone. It's neutral. A few other fighters had neutral changes, but other than that, I would say Hero's probably most likely going to get banned for a while due to them not nerfing some of the things that need to be nerfed, like Magic Burst, and not adding symbols for the reading, things like that. But yeah, it's to be seen. Banjo-Kazooie, they look like they are pretty average characters at best. I'll have to see more about them. Their edge guarding's pretty good, but they are pretty weak recovery-wise, so it's kind of a double-edged sword with their edge guarding. Although they do have a lot of mix-up options, it's just if you read one of their mix-up options, which is pretty easy to do, then they will most likely be down to stock. But, yeah, I'm actually pretty much out of time, so I'm going to be ending the stream here. Tomorrow I'll be messing with the Mii fighters and things like that, because I'm gonna get the Sans one for sure. I don't know about the rest yet. But, yeah, I guess I'll see everyone then.